Welcome to Excel Intuition's mid-function example video. Suzanne here. If you haven't already done so, I recommend you download the companion workbook so you can learn from it and explore with it. I'm going to jump right to the Separating Text Example 2 worksheet. In this worksheet, we see that the mid function is defined in column F. It has 3 arguments. The text you want to extract a text string from the middle of, the starting character position where you want to begin the extraction, and the number of characters that you want to extract. Now, let's take a look at the situation here. We have a complete name column, and we're going to use the mid function to extract the first name from this complete name. If there is no middle name, then we could just use the right function. But if there is a middle name or a middle initial, then we want to extract the first name from in between the first space and the second space. So we're going to have 2 different outcomes. We're going to use the mid function for both of these outcomes, but we're going to be calculating the length of the characters, the number of characters argument, differently depending on whether there is a value for the second space character position or we have an error for that. So we're going to use the if function. The if function is going to test for an error in the second space location, and if it's true that there's an error, the mid function will extract from the complete name cell starting at C9 plus 1, the first space location, plus 1, and the number of characters will be the length of the complete name minus the location of the first space. And you can see in this case 12 minus 8 would be 4, and that is the length of the first name. However, if there is a second space value, that means we have to pull the first name out from between the last name and the middle name. We're going to have the same text argument in column A. We're going to start in the same location, the first space plus 1, but this time the number of characters calculated will be the location of the second space minus the location of the first space minus 1. And we can take a look at that in the context of the third example here. We've got the number of characters calculated as 15 minus 9 would be 6, minus 1 would be 5, which is indeed the length of the first name in this third entry. And come back for more text videos. There's a separating text challenges that you might like to try out. Thank you.